Yeah.
Um,
I think there are like 2 Immortal 2s on the team. It's pretty balanced out anyway. Everyone else on the team is like Ascendant 3 and Immortal, so.
Wow.
ooh, this guy insta killed. I'd push halls here.
Behind you, Javel. Got a wall.
That was the dumbest wall I've ever seen. I like the open door fight. Technically, this is like probably the safest play. I would have probably pushed earlier just because right here when this guy dies, I'd be looking to make a play instead of just holding halls. So I'd probably like like 5
So like
seconds.
here you start walking up.
Yeah. I start walking up here, and then by the time your sky dies, you'd probably be around here. And then maybe you could like clutch the round up from there, but
Behind you, Javel.
technically opening door and like holding this area is good too because you get to hold back yellow for your teammates coming on mid. But it's more of like a safe like let me just do my job type of play instead of like try to win the round type of play. But this guy does over peek you and you get the kill, so I think that is the round win there. But something to consider, like since we were mentioning having trouble carrying, I think this would be one example of where you want to be a little bit more proactive there. Just as soon as your jet dies, you want to like try to make that, I guess, space. This fight here without a flash is hard. Whoa, you pre-aim way too far here. Technically, they could be peeking you right now, so like you need to be pre-aiming here. And I've noticed this too in the last VOD too. Like you tend to pre-aim like really far out. Like this is probably where you would pre-aim in like your second or third peak. Because I remember when you were up nest in this other round and you were trying to kill this guy here, you started pre-aiming a little bit deep. So maybe try to like consciously remember like when you're trying to pre-aim, like whatever distance that you normally like to do half of that. So instead of here, you're gonna do here.
Okay.
And it'll be a little bit more consistent. Now the only thing that you would change here, I think, is just break the wall, because you don't want this guy who plants and this other guy ladder to be able to like cross back and forth. So make the gap here and then make them like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You could also just AFK on A site, but I'd go for the flank this round because I'm greedy. Your sky is full fighting, by the way. Similar to pistol round, how I mentioned like you want to be taking the space here. In this case, like no one has died yet, but like we know just from staying on minimap that this guy's fighting really aggressively. So he's pulling all the attention here, which gives you an opening here. So we're doing halls, we're doing mid doors, halls, mid doors, halls, mid doors so far. Technically it's not bad, but I remember a long time ago, well, I think in one of our first VOD reviews, like I remember I emphasized elbow a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe do a little bit more of that this game, because it's already round 5 and we haven't gone elbow yet. If you're looking for a round winning play with your jet coming out mid doors, you would drop and fight off of his contact. So as soon as like you'd be just sitting here waiting, maybe around this point you would drop so you could double peek this angle, and then you might be able to get this trade. But the rotate here when they're going B side is going to take way too long anyway, so you might as well just like if you're ever halls and they're going mid/B, you just go for the drop fight.
Okay.
Which fortunately in deathmatch we've all had practice with.
Okay, I was like, fuck.
No elbow. So here we pre-aim really far again. In this case I think it's fine, but you could definitely just get walked up on right there. So
Yeah.
you always have that pause when you pre-aim, like it's like a quarter of a second where you pre-aim and then go.
You do so many times.
You could cut that time down a little bit more. You like would pre-aim as like you're coming around the corner. Like right here you pre-aim and then you go. You see that? And then you go. Like just like do it like in a I shouldn't say like one motion, but like you would walk up a little bit more and then pre-aim and then go, I guess. Because like here it takes like a full second almost. So you want to like do the pre-aim a little bit later.
Okay. I got what I mean.
Yeah, just
Like
to
doing
like
it too early.
Yeah, it's too early. It doesn't really affect you, but like in scenarios that like they do go for that peak, like it's just it feels bad.
Yeah.
You played this well too. There's not really much else you can do here aside from flash and scale, so not really much you can do there. Unlucky. We did switch it up to elbow though finally, so this is good. Now we're going for the mid walk down. Jet has the angle. This is good. You should be peeking earlier though. There we go. You could also, when you come around this corner, your jet doesn't technically have the angle for vent. So when you come around here, you should peek the deep angle like you did, right? Boom, boom, peek deep, then peek this, and then peek the walk up, and then peek vent.
I have mid. Like what do you do here though? I feel like
you can go for flank.
Like,
Yeah, you can go for flank here.
Like I feel like my sky is getting overwhelmed. That's why I like can't rotate it through mid.
I would flank here because your team
I'm not
is
sure if I try flank.
your team is playing like here, right? If they were playing
Yeah.
like here and here, then maybe you can rotate this way. But I would flank here just because they're so far back. Like you rotating in doesn't technically help them.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you might as well like go this way. You go this way and just spam. Yeah. I mean, this is technically fine too. I think I saw this clip, right?
I do not know actually.
Yeah, I remember.
One enemy remaining.
I like you see like bits and pieces of this game.
Yeah. I mean, I think the end result would have been the same regardless. You go for the flank or you stay here.
Yeah.
Um,
I think the thing about I'm scared going about flank on breach on A is like the opponent holding me. Like back
yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's like such a difficult fight to take, I feel. Like when I go flank, like once I hit the chamber trip, he's just gonna hold me and then, you know.
Yeah, typically if I hit
feel
a
like
trip,
that's such an L fight to take.
if I hit the trip, I'll start like jump peeking and just like play really safe and then just hold my spot, cause like that gives my teammates time on site to like close the distance. Cool. Yep. Yeah, it's too far away.
Very clear.
You wanna so here you're flashing for the close angle, which technically is not a bad play. I just don't think like anyone's actually gonna be here. I would gamble to take the flash fight like in this line.
Yeah.
So maybe I would peek here first, walk up a little bit, then flash, and then go for the wide swing. Because technically your swing is for this and not for this.
Yeah.
Very
Little halls push here.
If you lose it at Yang,
I think it's a good round to do it.
fuck you. I don't know, I like to hold on halls, I feel. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like if I just sit in that left corner by the door, I just
Yeah, you
hold
get a free
there, like
kill.
no one expects it.
Yeah, it's always a free kill.
Yeah. Like, I feel like no one really clears the angle that fast. I feel like every time I pick horse, like the long angle I lose. You know,
Yeah.
like that's just me though.
No, I agree.
Best you got
Yeah,
flash.
I feel like every time I pick them when they're coming out the road, I just lose. I don't know why.
No, I do too. Because it's easy for them to pre-aim down, like, it's just like one
Yeah.
away.
I think that's why like I like to hold longer on horse, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, just so you don't get
So,
time in.
Yeah. I feel like I've gotten so many times where like I'm gonna push now and then I just get fucked. on
Yeah.
horse. So,
The thing is though, like when you're in that corner and you peek out, I feel like it's a favorable fight for you because you're coming out from like because they're like pre-aiming the door here.
the framing the like hole.
Yeah, so like you
the
come out
small
here,
gap.
you might win
Yeah.
that duel. So I don't. Yeah, I mean I understand it is uncomfortable,
they
but like
still-
if you wait a little bit, ooh,
was me.
I would ADS this first kill.
They still with me. They
Like right here,
still
ADS.
with me.
Line up the shot, boop boop.
Oh, wait.
I don't think you've played a site a single time, which technically is the way you want to play. But I feel like
Yeah.
you have the rounds in this case to like gamble where they're going. For example, like this round here, instead of pushing holes, I would probably be looking for an A push. Like I would just play close with my jet. Like my jet holds angle for me. I wait, I pop ult if they start coming, and then I just want to take the duel. And the reason why is I feel like there's like a point of like it's hard for you to continue to get value when you're playing fast rotate / flanker, and it's better for
Yeah.
you to like kind of gamble outside, if that makes sense.
Like so like what I mean is like after a few times of pushing I just
Yeah, you just vibe.
like gamble and
Yeah, unless the
Yeah.
game is going like really south or like something like that. But like in this case, I feel like you have good teammates because you're in a 5-stack that you can kind of like play your life a little bit more and like go for better multi kills. Because of course, like fast rotating and fast flanking, like that's risky as fuck. You know what I mean? But that's the
Yeah.
reason why I recommend it so much is because you're taking higher risk in order to carry the game more. But in this specific case, like we've done it so many times, we haven't even gotten punished aside from one time when we pushed their spawn when he was upping here. But this specific round, I feel like if you went for an early push like mid or elbow here, you're just in. In this case, I don't think they're gonna go elbowing you, but I'd rather like start on one of the sites and then just go for like a push that way instead. This specific round. Maybe it's also because you have ult. I feel like if you have ult, you can kind of get away with playing on site.
Okay,
like-
yeah.
Flanking with ult doesn't really do that much, but playing on site with ult is like pretty doable. Playing single initiator.
I don't want to play this.
Yeah, and you're going on
Just
to B
play.
rush.
Break the wall, break the wall, break the wall. On top of the wall, right side, right side.
If you have flash here, it would be nice. I mean, we do get insta slowed anyways, but let's say like the slow wasn't here, like this would be the opportune time to flash. But this guy buys full util on Sage, so Weird.
Okay, never mind. I think
So hard after this.
Look for a fight. You gotta play aggressive here. You see nothing here. You see nothing fighting you yellow, and you know there's at least 2 towards mid. You gotta swing super wide here because we don't have space. When you're all stuck here and you see nothing here, and you're down numbers, you should look for that timing.
But I think I saw the fade like yellow on minimap though. So
Oh yeah.
you got better.
Who's not helping?
Oh, he's close. He's close.
One flank.
Oh
I mean, one main.
my god, this mic's loud as fuck. Swing left side.
Japan.
Yeah. You get the heal right side, you go back and swing left side. If you stay on this side here, you're always gonna get gambled here. So you get the kill here, you heal, and you go back left and take the fight. You have to play around cover better when you're in 1v3 here. If it's like a 1v1 and you gamble one side, it's fine. But you have to like bounce back and forth and kill this other guy here if you want to win.
yeah. Okay.
NT though. Or you like full commit this way and then like keep going and get the kill. But like that's like a lot less likely, I would say.
There's 2.
Bop.
Help.
Bop.
I got.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
10 seconds left.
Bop.
He's playing.
Back on the Phantom.
Stand on the wall, bro.
Where's GP? Oh, sorry.
One enemy remaining.
What?
That
Yeah,
mechanic needs to
like
be
he-
changed.
Right here I saw it, I was like he's gotta be rapping.
Yeah, yeah. Thinking maybe like when your sky is pushed up here,
Is it?
like you jump peek here, you see nothing main, like because you're holding here for a while. Boop 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 boop. Jump peek, see nothing. I kind of feel like it's worth for you to like gamble that it don't come B main and you peek spawn because you're the one with the rifle right now. Like I'd rather you force the fight here. Of course you could get timing if they come B main, but I don't know. I feel like that's really the best way for you to be supporting your sky right now is like to take the swing, or you just hold this, hold this, hold this, and then as soon as he dies, like you get ready to swing this way. Just so I guess you don't let them get close on you. In this case, like you played the rap well, but you could have like kept them in the choke a little bit longer, I would say. But other than that, muy bien. Oh.
I need to like fuck it.
I think
I'm
it's not
going
there,
house.
Peek
We lose,
this
we
guy.
lose.
Oh, this peak,
You.
this peak was a little bit short, right? A little short.
Yeah.
Maybe white swing a little bit more. Flash right door. That flash didn't hit the guy's stairs.
Here go.
Didn't. So what you would do here
There.
after you get this kill, right? You heard him throw his eye somewhere yellow. You open door, wait a little bit, and then either flash the floor to fight this guy, flash towards the right side to hit the guy's stairs. Or you can flash really high above you just to isolate yellow. Depends on what you want to fight. But if you want to fight the guy's stairs, then you would flash right side, like somewhere like high right, so it hits the guy's stairs, and then you would peek yellow like normal, and then swing the guy's stairs if he breaks it. Or if you want to fight yellow, then you just flash high above the door and swing yellow, or yeah, something like that. I think it's better for you to take the fight stairs here though than it is to go this way.
Here go.
Oh, I guess we should talk about like what's the benefit of getting the kills halls, right? Now there's pressure, and now that they think that you're splitting the site. So you put that pressure by putting that flash and opening the door, but then you die like immediately after, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if you wanted to go for that walk down towards end of halls, you would just wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, like, just chill a bit more.
Yeah, just chill like maybe 1 or 2 seconds. If you didn't want to even take the fight door, like you could flash, open door, but just not move, and then like wait a little bit and then start walking down halls or something. But you kind of just want to greed your life a little bit longer, I would say, just because you are playing solo. Like you already got your kill, you did your job. But as soon as you die, it's just like, oh, they're not halls no more. Technically, I think you want to be showing pressure around when they start going out. So right now, look, their Viper Wall goes up and the Sky Dog is claiming backside. I think this would be the opportune timing to put up your door or open the door, because you want to be like pressuring as your teammates are executing, I think. In this case, like we're just waiting. Now our team's out, and now they're taking fights. And
But
then,
I think I can just open here and like wait, right?
yeah. I would
Like,
just open
I don't
door.
just sit there.
Yeah. I would just open door and sit there. Because maybe then their chamber would like turn around and then your teammate could kill him. In this case, he just swings and kills him anyways, but like maybe like he looks at you and he dies instead.
Yeah.
So yeah, just try to time your pinch a little bit faster.
The 4K. That's the only one.
Oh, destroy my butt.
Wow, we asked for util this time? Look at you.
Bro, just rotate.
I would probably flank, by the way. You killed the chamber trip. That was the liquor.
You know why I didn't play? Cause I knew fucking Sky was gonna flash through this tree wall. Cause he always does the same shit. And I was like, fuck man, I gotta go with this guy.
Ah, fuck that guy. You kill that guy, you know they're out A, I would knife out and go flank.
Buy me.
No fucks. To talk about too is like, it's kind of like, I don't know if I've talked to you about this before, but you want to like flash for your drones and dogs. So like, just in case this guy is holding line, you flash so that the dog can get closer and bite him. And then that doubles up with like letting you get close.
What?
The
I have the whole mid, guys.
What? How does that know?
Okay, I think the peak was good. Our Jet's not playing for info. Our Sky doesn't see anything mid. When you take this duel here, you want to peek this first, and then after you see that, you would like take the fight like towards spawn here. So like you kind of like hover out like if this guy doesn't exist. You could like, I'm not looking for the fade here. I'm technically looking for the chamber that's like he got spotted window. You would peek window and then you would peek the deep angle just in case he's holding like this. In which case if you peeked for the deep line, I think you would have killed this guy. So I guess basically like be a little bit more thorough with your angle clears because we did know the chamber was here. And like there's no noise on the map, you know? It's only towards B. There's not really much else to work on. Defense, like I said, you could try gambling on a couple of sites, like 1 or 2 rounds. If you're gonna go for the mid door peek flash, and then just being a little bit more aggressive on your pushes hauls. And then for offense, like I think the main thing is just flashing more. And then if you are playing the single initiator, you might have to like double up your util with the initiator. So Sky Dogs, you flash, so the dog gets more.
Yeah, Sky Dog I flash. Yeah.
Yeah, and then otherwise, like if you want to go for a lurk, you could try out elbow maybe. But the mid lurk that you were doing, you didn't get any value off of, so it might have been worth for you to switch that earlier.
Yeah.
And then post plant on A, like it seems like you played too timid on the post plant. Even like when you were playing, like both times, like you were playing A post plant, either bricks or backside here, you were playing really safe. You had a couple of timings where you could go a little bit wider and look for a fight, and then you can like come back. Like you could like go out this far, and then see if you can get the door mid door, and then like run back. But you don't have to like play it always behind cover. Like if you see nothing here, you can like, oh, maybe I can go wider. Or if you go bricks and you see nothing stairs, maybe I can peek mid door, right? So just being a little bit more
like
aggressive.
I think like both Factor and Breeze A, like I have the most trouble playing post plant.
Yeah, and that's because like the space that technically that you have is like really small. It's like only this area, right?
Yeah,
so
like
like
if I'm going B or Breeze and then we have the side, like I feel like my post plant, I feel way more comfortable on B. I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
you can contest their
my brain just
checkpoints
smooth.
better. No, I mean the A retake is a lot easier for defense, so it makes sense.
I
But that's
feel
like why the mid door lurk is so good, or the halls lurk is good, so you have more space, or you know you just have to take more aggressive lines when you take the actual site.